You know it's election time when Kamala when Kamala Harris starts cosplaying as a black woman. That's what you know it's election time when Kamala Harris starts cosplaying as what she thinks is a black woman. I mean, well, first of all, apparently this commercial played during the BET Awards. And like I said, I've stopped watching the BET Awards a whole long time ago. But let's look at the commercial between Kamala Harris and Taraji P. Henson. Let's see what they came up with to drum up votes. Here we are.
Freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
No, they not.
There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote.
Yep. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam.
Are you guys offended yet? Are you guys offended yet? I mean, this is when we talk about blatant. People want to talk about what do we say about black jobs or whatever. Why? How are you not offended by this? How? Like they do. Like, first of all, Democrats, they do this every single election year. This is just blatant racism. Didn't we just see something like a couple months ago with Joe Biden having chicken with a black family? When do ninjas say enough is enough? We're not falling for this anymore. This is nonsense. When do ninjas say, you know what? Let's not just blindly vote Democrat. I mean, if you're in the year 2024 and you're a black person and you're still blindly just voting all Democrat just because just and I'm not saying, oh, you only vote Republican. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're just blindly voting Democrat, just off GP in 2024, even after everything that's happening to the economy, everything that's happening just to life. I mean, bruh. Man, that's wild. That's wild, but you know. First of all, Kamala, isn't she? I don't even think, is she even black? From what I heard, I thought she was Indian or something like that. And then they're saying that she was black. I don't know, is it because she went to Howard or something? I don't get it. What university did Kamala Harris go to? This because this 304 is a blockhead. Let me see. Let me see something here real quick. Early life in education. What we got here? Don't they show the oh yeah, she went to Howard. Ay. Somebody in the comments. So shout out to the people though. Finally picked us. Like the like, to me, I'm offended by this. This is offensive to me when they do stuff like this, quoting rap lyrics, all this ish. Like, boy. I don't even understand how in 2024 you can be black and just open Democrat. I don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely no sense to me. Like, it's so like this is offensive. Anyway, let's read some of these comments. She said, "This lady hasn't talked to y'all for 4 years." Yo, facts. This bitch hasn't said a word for 4. I'm talking about she hasn't said nothing. She's done nothing for 4 years. And now election time is here. Now she's talking about, as they say, they not like, these extremists are not like us. Are y'all kidding me, man? Bruh. This is almost the equivalent of when Sleepy Joe was talking about, if you what he say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. I could, like, there was people I knew that was making excuses about that shit. I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway, Somebody said, last thing I heard Kamala say before this is, "We did it, Joe." So, I am Joe King says, as they say, the pandering to black folks is so patronizing. It's so disrespectful. Like this is like, I don't understand how, just off this. I don't even know how, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even vote at all, but I always say I understand why that we have black conservatives, because the Democrats, like, I just don't understand how you can be a Democrat. Knowing, if you have a little bit of sense, knowing the history of the Democrats, and actually when you know what the left is littered with, I don't understand how you can be black and be a Democrat not in 2024. It makes absolutely no sense. But it is what it is. I can understand why a black dude can be conservative, and most black people are actually, I'm not gonna say most, but I say a lot more black men are more conservative than the average normie thinks. The problem is Democrats, they got the black woman vote on lock. So I'm just saying, like, so what ends up happening is, eventually, like, if you're a black man in America and you're a conservative, you're not gonna get no black woman, dog. Meaning, I'm talking about, they won't. I'm talking like the black women are so indoctrinated, and let's keep it. Most black women are so indoctrinated by the left. They're like just so in with the left. I'm talking about, if you are a open black conservative, most black women want nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. So most black men that are conservatives, they just can't say anything. they can't put it out there. I came up with this quote right here. This is original. I said, because I've come to this conclusion, because every black man has to make this decision in life. I tell dudes, as a black man, if you are a black man, you can either be a conservative or have a black woman. You can't have both. If you are a black man in America, you can either be a conservative or have a black woman. You cannot have both. You can't have both. It's impossible. I'm talking about, honestly, I think you can be a Tyrone and you still can't. Now, what ends up happening is, now I'll say this: if you're a white dude and you're a conservative, you could still get a black girl, which is ironic. Is the most ironic thing. Like, if you are a Caucasian male conservative, you can get a black woman. But I mean, if you are a conservative black male, you cannot get a black woman. The irony is crazy on there, but that's just how it works. The left understands, if we can secure the women first, the men will eventually comply. That's why I usually try to tell the Caucasian conservatives, they'll make fun of black men for, I guess, not being openly conservative. I'm like, but you guys don't understand. Most black men want to be with black women. They want to be with them. But you can't be with black women if you're an open conservative. You can't. They won't allow you. I'm talking about, you can have everything perfect with you, and they just won't. That's how indoctrinated they are. Anyways, like, all these people that are still commenting and whatever, they're still going to vote Democrat. Somebody said they will say anything to get them votes. And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of black people that vote conservative, that vote. But like, I'm just telling you, they can't openly say it. And if you are openly saying it as a black person, you're going to be ostracized. They say, why Democrats always talk to black wealthy celebrities and not regular working class people? Because well, the answer is in your question. The answer is in your question right here. You see, but this is what I mean. So somebody said, at this point, Biden is the only option. I'm like, what do you see? So, like, they'll watch a video like this and they will still vote Democrat. Like, they'll watch something like this. They'll see what's happening, and they're just blindly loyal to the Democrats. It's really sad. It's really sad when you think about it, man.